Hi everyone, welcome to your mat, welcome to your practice today. Today we're going to do a tutorial on compass pose, or commonly known on the street as Parivrita Surya Yantrasana. Compass pose is a complex seated posture requiring hip and hamstring flexibility as well as shoulder flexibility and core strength. The posture develops strength, patience, and poise, all of which are wonderful qualities to possess. So you will want to have a strap for the practice today. And as this is a tutorial, I'm going to leave the warm-up up to you. So make sure you've done several rounds of salutations to warm the body before you begin. And we'll start in downward facing dog. So, coming into downward facing dog, make sure that your hands are shoulder width apart, your feet are hip width apart, and we'll just start by pedaling out the legs. So we'll start with some postures that begin to approximate some of the shapes that are involved in your compass pose. So from your downward facing dog, bring your feet together. And as you inhale, extend your left leg straight up and back and bend the knee and open the pelvis to your left. Let that left foot be heavy behind you and turn and look underneath your upper left arm. And we'll just take some breaths here. Pressing the arms long and straight, trying to shift your weight into that right leg. One more breath, and then release it. Bring the left leg down, right leg up, breathing in. Bend the knee, take the hips open to the right, and let that right heel be heavy behind you. Keep pushing your arms long and straight, and pressing that left heel toward the floor. Take a nice deep breath in again. And straighten the leg and bring it down. Take a deep breath in your down dog, look forward, and as you exhale, bend your knees a couple times, and then walk your feet up to the front of your mat. As you inhale, press into the feet, lift the gaze, look forward, and as you exhale, fold. Separate the feet hip width. Bend the knees a little bit, grab your elbows and just dangle here. Just enjoy a nice forward bend. Allow your forearms to be heavy. The crown of the head is heavy. And make sure that you have some bend in your knees. Even if you're fairly flexible, make sure you have some bend in your knees. Sway side to side and take another deep breath. And now release your hands. Take your right hand, and you might widen the feet a little. Take your right hand and reach it through the legs. Internally rotate that right shoulder and wrap the arm around the leg, bringing the back of the hand to the small of the back. The left hand will reach around. Now, if you can grab your hands. And if you can't, don't worry, you might just grab your shirt here. That works just fine. Take a deep breath in and now hug that right leg in toward those right ribs and straighten that right leg as much as you are willing to do. Take some breaths and then spin your torso. Open a bit to your left, look to your left, take a breath in and out. One more. And release. And switch sides. Your left arm dives through, internally rotate so the palm faces away from the midline. Bend the elbow and wrap that arm around the upper leg, bringing the back of the hand to the small of the back. Reach around, bind if you can, don't worry if you can't. Inhale, press the feet into the floor and begin to straighten the legs, particularly the left, and turn your chest to the right and the gaze to the right. And breathe. Breathe in and breathe out.
one more breath, pressing that left leg as straight as you can. And then release the bind, fingers to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest, look forward, and plant the hand, step back into your plank. Inhale in your plank pose, and take it to Chaturanga Dandasana, or all the way to the ground. As you inhale, take an up dog or a cobra, and now lift the knees and let the pelvis be heavy, just to open up the front of that hip joint. Deep breath in and out. And now draw the navel in and let that pull you back into downward facing dog. Take your right leg up, breathe in, and step right foot forward. Pivot the back foot and just come on up, 2 straight legs to start with. Take a breath in here. And let's bend the right knee for a warrior 2. So opening up the hips a bit, warming the legs. Couple breaths here, and then right hand comes to the inside of the foot. I'm just going to bring left hand to my waist. Breathing here in your side angle, spinning the chest open away from that right leg. Remember what that feels like, because you're going to feel it again later. From here, pressing into the feet, you can either remain or right arm, again, internally rotates and bring the back of the hand towards the small of the back. Now you can bind your hands behind you like you did before, or you can just keep that left hand on the waist. Take a breath in here, and now straighten that right leg, maybe 2/3 or 3/4 of the way. You want to feel a fairly strong stretch in that inner right leg. Don't feel like you have to go all the way straight here. And if your neck starts to get sore, like mine, look down at your right foot. Take another deep breath in and out, pressing that right leg for a nice moderate stretch. And then rebend that right knee. Press into your legs. Inhale, come all the way up. And we'll switch sides. Turn your left toes out, right toes in. And again, we'll settle down into a warrior 2 to start with. So heavying both sides of the pelvis. Take a breath in, expand the arms, and then reach out for your side angle. You might bring your hand to a block here or all the way to the floor. Just bring my right hand to my right waist. And now pressing my elbow and my inner left knee together, I'm going to spin my torso open toward the ceiling. Couple breaths here. Steady your breath, steady your gaze. Now remember, you are welcome to stay here, or you might take the bound version of side angle, where that left arm internally rotates, dives under, and wraps around, back of the left hand toward the small of the back. You might take a bind in the top arm, or just leave the hand right where it is. Breathe in, feel that snug fit between the arm and the left leg, and then begin to straighten that left leg. Doesn't have to be your maximum, but you do want to feel it. Breathe in and out. Keep your gaze real steady. This is a balance pose, as well as a hamstring stretcher. Builds character as well. Take a nice deep breath here, in and out. And then look down towards the floor. Bend that left knee. Release the hands. Walk your fingers towards the front of the mat and step back into your downward facing and pedal it out. Breathe in and out. You know you can rest in pose of the child. If you want to, take another deep breath here. And then bend the knees, look forward, walk or hop your feet forward. As you inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze, fold as you exhale. And inhale, come all the way up.
Reach through the arms, press down through the legs, and exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Couple breaths here. I'll turn to face you. Take your right arm up, right palm is in, and notice that you have the ability to slide the shoulder blade up and down those upper back ribs. So reach the arm up, slide the shoulder blade up, bend that right elbow. Left hand takes the right elbow, breathe in, slide the shoulder blade up towards the ear, and then take a side bend. Squeeze the legs together. Keep your left armpit and left chest shining forward as opposed to pointing them down toward the ground. You might take the gaze up and over to your right. And on your next inhale, squeeze your legs together. You can imagine you have one mighty leg. And inhale, come up and release it down. Other side. Left arm reaches up. And again, you have the ability to glide your scapula, your shoulder blade up and down. We'll glide it up and keep it up. Bend the elbow. Right hand comes over, takes the left elbow, glide the shoulder blade up, breathe in. Anchor the feet, squeeze the legs, slide it up and over. Breathe in and out. One more breath. Squeeze your legs together and inhale, come all the way up and release. And just feel that for a moment. That's quite a stretch in the upper body. And we'll make our way towards the floor. So inhale, take your arms up, lift the gaze. Exhale and forward fold. Tuck the chin to the chest. As you inhale, lift the gaze, look forward. As you exhale, step just your left foot back behind you and bring that knee to the floor. And I'm going to spin to my left, drawing my left leg behind me and extending my right leg out to the right. So this is gate latch posture. Right hand on that right leg, palm up or down. Take your left arm up, reach up, glide that shoulder blade up to the ear again, press into the feet, and slowly side bend to your right towards your straight leg. And as you inhale, come back up to center. Spin around, face forward. Step your right foot back and step your left foot forward, and we'll do it again. Turn to your right. I'm going to kick my right foot back behind you, and you're going to get a back view this time. Left hand on the left leg. Take the right arm up. Slide the shoulder blade up to the ear. Keep the belly and the ribs in, and take a side bend to your left. Gazing up and over to the right. One more breath. And as you inhale, come back up. Turn back to face the front of the mat. Bend that front leg. Step it back into downward facing dog. And then from here, bend the knees, look forward, step or hop your feet, and have a seat. And I'll face you again. So sitting here, soles of the feet together, knees open wide for Baddha Konasana, bound angle. You might just bounce the knees a little bit to begin. And then softening the knees toward the floor. Softening the inner hips and the inner groins. Inhale, sit tall. And bring your chest forward towards the feet. Steady your breath, steady your gaze. So we've lengthened the hamstrings, we've opened the hips, we've opened the shoulders and the upper side body. And so let's get a little bit closer to our compass pose, also known as sundial pose. Keep your left heel in toward the groin, just the way you have it, and pick up that right leg, and if you can, place the foot in the crook of the elbow, clasp your hands, and just give yourself some rocking actions here in that right hip. side to side. And from here, hold the foot with your right hand. Take your knee out to the right, and then as though you're taking a half happy baby, pull the knee toward the wall behind you. Pull the knee toward the wall behind you. And if this doesn't feel nice on your back, feel free to actually take a half happy baby. In fact, this feels great. So this is a good alternative, or even add this to your preparatory poses. From that half happy baby, we'll take that right arm and we'll dive it under, and we'll bring that knee up onto the shoulder. So the higher you can get the knee over the shoulder, the more, quote, success you'll have in this posture. If the leg is down low, be patient. Work on getting it higher. From here, fingertips to the floor, and we'll just breathe here a moment, not doing anything else but just being right here. My right arm is pressing that right leg back behind me, and I'm trying to sit up as straight as I can. And take a nice deep breath in. And now bend the knee and release, and we'll switch sides. And on the left side, I'll show you how to use the strap. Before you begin, you want to make sure that you have a little loop just to make it easier. And if you don't have a loop in the strap, you can just put the strap around the foot. So left side, bring your right heel in, foot goes into the crook of the right elbow, wrap around and sit up straight, and we'll rock the legs side to side, sitting tall. Breathing. And take a breath here. Take a breath here. Left hand takes the foot, and we'll take the knee out to the side, and with the strength of that left arm, we'll push the knee toward the wall behind us. And remember, you can certainly lie on your back for a half happy baby. Instead, if you're choosing to sit up, make sure you are indeed sitting up. Use the strength of your core to sit up tall. And take a breath here. Now, hold on to the foot with two hands. Dive your left arm under, and we're going to lift that leg over the arm again. And I'm going to take the strap and just loop it around my foot. And again, we'll hoist left leg over the shoulder like you're donning a backpack. Left hand just touches the floor a moment, and just be here, and maybe you start straightening the leg a little bit. And again, the torso draws you up tall. The left arm presses back into the leg. Take a deep breath here, in and out. And release. Starting on the right side, we'll set up exactly the same. Cradling the leg, side to side. Hold the foot. Take the knee out to the side and use the arm to pull that bent knee behind you. Then left hand takes the foot, dive the right arm under, don your backpack. Now I'm going to just shift my weight into my left buttock a little bit so I can lift the right bum and really get that leg over the arm. Now my right fingers are going to reach out to the side and they're going to touch the floor. And I'm going to lean into that right hand a bit. Now watch what I do with my top hand. I'm going to actually spin my hand so the palm is forward and I'm taking the outer edge of my right foot. And then from here, I begin to extend that right knee. And I turn my torso away from my right leg. And I am leaning into my right arm. The strength and straightness of my right arm is helping to open my right leg and hip. I'm going to turn my gaze up and out to the left. And you can see the shape of the posture looks similar to that of a compass or a sundial. Take a deep breath here, in and out. Bend that right knee, slowly release, and we'll switch sides. And again, I'll use the strap on the left side to show you how that works. Pull the right buttock in, cradle the left leg, give it a squeeze, rock it back and forth. Hold the outer edge of the foot, pull that bent knee straight back. That's your half happy baby. Right hand takes the foot, reach under, hold the underside of the ankle, don your backpack, and again, I'm gonna lean into my right side a bit so I can really lift that left leg up and over, and my left arm is gonna reach out and my fingertips are gonna touch the floor, and then I'm gonna lean into that hand. Take your strap, might want to do that before you get to this point. Take your strap, put it around your foot, straightening that left leg as much as you can, and give yourself enough strap here to make it happen. You can give yourself a heck of a lot of strap here if you require it. Soften the right knee toward the ground, turn the torso to your right, press into those fingertips and straighten that left leg as much as you can. Breathe in and breathe out. And then release it. Go slow. Have a seat. How do you feel? Whew. I feel opened up. So feel free to take a Shavasana. Feel free to incorporate your compass pose in your practice. Make sure you're warmed up with some salutations and some standing postures. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.